Good morning, party people. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Bobblehead is in the house. Hope we got some people out here today. Sorry I've been under the weather, man. Had a crazy, incredible weekend, man. There's some amazing parties, some amazing people. But you know, one of the things that I do, man, when I go out to these parties, I get so much of myself. It takes me a couple of days to recuperate. Big party this weekend. But it's gonna be alright. Alright. Cause you Happy Wednesday, y'all. I will succeed. Emotions create emotions. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Bobblehead in the house. Subject of the Sanchez, no time. Come on. It's gonna be alright, y'all. Happy hump day. What's up, party people? What's up? What's up, y'all? How you doing? Happy hump day to you guys, man. Listen, this is a big one for me, man. I will succeed. You know, success leaves clues. But, you know, you have to have that mindset about you will succeed. Because with success, there's a lot of other things that come too. You know, there's a lot of failure that people, but you won't fail until you stop, until you quit. You know, success is inevitable, guys. That is my opinion on this. This is how I feel about it. Success is inevitable. It's inevitable. You know, as we take risk, as we go down unwinding roads, as we start climbing the biggest mountains that we can, it is only, you know, it's my only certainty. That's my belief. That is my truth. That success is inevitable. And everything that I go into, I believe that. I fully head in, full out, knowing that it is inevitable. That at the end of this road, I will get there. And I hope that you guys can, you might ask, you know, Vic, how can you be sure of that? You don't have any evidence of this. Or, you know, tales of victory. Not yet. Don't I? Don't you? Don't you? I mean, we walk. We talk. We have cars. We have homes. We have relationships. We have health. All of these things are success. Little pieces of successes that we've overcome many different things. You think that we just started talking? We have to learn how to talk. We have to learn how to understand the language, and we have to learn how to walk. We have to get up. Do you know how many times? We have no idea how many times you have to get up in order for you to walk, in order for you to run. But we've done that. You know, and one of the things that happens when we're trying to do something, we keep focusing on the target. When you're trying to achieve something, you know, the treetop, you keep looking for the top, the horizon, you know, forgetting about the arm that aims, you know, that aims, the arm that aims for the bullseye. You know, the steps that it takes, the seeds that bring about the roots, planting seeds. We forget about planting seeds, growing little by little. You forget about the boat that pushes towards the distance. We're constantly looking at, the destination instead of the steps that it takes to get there. Instead of the work that you need to put in every single day, showing up. You know, success leaves clues, guys. I know it's crazy to look for certainty in the world that doesn't exist. Certainty does not exist in the world right now. It just doesn't. You know, that's a fool's errand. But we can't predict how the next 20 years will unfold, right? You can't predict that or play out. You can't say, well, this is what's going to happen. But I can tell you that I will be well positioned to take life as it comes. Because I know that success leaves clues. I know that I keep working. If I keep pounding towards something, I will grow. I will learn. I will keep being better and better at something. You know? This world is ever changing, but it will always be outdone by an agile mind. You know what that means? By a mind that's constantly growing. That success is inevitable. By a mind that keeps wanting more, that keeps learning from the mistakes and looking at the clues and moving forward. I know that we've had so many peaks and valleys, but they don't shape your life. Your peaks and your valleys, they don't determine who you are in your life. The tough times, they don't determine the mistakes. Those peaks, they don't determine who you are. They don't shape your life. They don't shape my life. They simply test us. They remind you, the peaks and the valleys, they remind you of where have you been, where you've been before, where I have won before. Get your peaks, your valleys, they remind you of your victories. But we like to look at our defeats. They remind you to move forward, your peaks and your valleys. Because success leaves clues. In the past, you've had peaks and valleys and you've overcome them. You've outgrown them. You've still gotten to the places that you needed to be. But most of us, we love to look at our low points as messages, as a warning signs. Our low points remind us of our failures, of when we've given up, to fold, to let go of your dreams. You forget all the clues that your successes have left before. Forgetting that these very moments, these lows and highs, they also provide the rope needed to climb higher. We forget that in the past we've had these peaks and valleys, and that's where the rope came to climb higher. They're the necessity to I get it. A lot of people, darkness, it brings a deep panic, fear, of pessimism that could be crippling. It shuts you down. Darkness does that. And personally, most of us don't know where we will be tomorrow, right? We don't know where we will be tomorrow, because time separates now from then. But I know that I'm right here, right now, and what's inevitable. I know that tomorrow there will be light. And after darkness comes light that will, infiltrate the darkness. It will allow me to see. Light will allow you to see again, to take today as the world it comes, one step at a time. And that's what you need, guys. That's what you need. You just need to take the world one step at a time. You don't need certainty, just opportunity. Preparation, guys. Continuous preparation every single day. Being prepared is what pulls your attention, and the journey, well, that will take care of itself. The journey will take care of itself. And I know in the early stages of any journey that we go, there are miles and miles and miles to go. But that's when you need to remember, success is not measured in the distance traveled, but in the will to succeed, guys. Success is not measured in the will, in the distance that you need to travel, but in that will to succeed. Remember, when these miles are happening, when you see them far, far, that success in the past has left you clues that you've been there. You've been at this deep, far away miles that you need to travel. But you have clues to remind you that you've succeeded. Just keep going towards the finish line, guys. Remember, preparation every single day. In the morning, after darkness, there is light. Light that will shine away for you to continue to grow, for you to continue to be. All right? Yes, the world will change. It always does change, but it will present different challenges. But a burning desire to overcome, to succeed, to grow, to do, to be, do, have, is indifferent to any obstacles. Make sure you have a burning desire to succeed. I will succeed. Say, I will succeed. Let me get some hashtags. I will succeed. Again, yes, the world will change. It will present different challenges for you every single day. But what? A burning desire to overcome, to succeed, to grow, to be, to have, is indifferent to obstacles. Nothing can stop you. Stop seeing obstacles. See some speed bumps, little things that you can walk right over. Be, do, have, guys. Success needs clues. Follow the clues. You've been here before. You've succeeded before. Many things. You've succeeded more than things that we failed. I love you. I believe in you. You have greatness in you. You can do anything you set your mind to. I will succeed. Put that in your head. Take risks. Challenge yourself on those unwinding roads. Climb that mountain. That is my only certainty. My only. Make that your certainty. My certainty is that I will succeed. You have evidence. You have victories. You've done it before. I love you guys. Happy Wednesday. Hands up. I tell you, after darkness comes light. Have a beautiful day. Peace out, party people.